So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our series of planets through houses in Navamsa Chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand planet Rahu placement in your second house of your Navamsa Kundli. And what are going to be the karmas and positive and negative results that are particularly associated with Rahu placement in the second house. Let's try to understand in this video. First of all, Rahu in the second house is going to act as the biggest obsession in your life. Now, if you want to look like after getting married or after being in relationship with someone else, what are going to be the biggest obsessions that you are going to build with the passage of time? That thing is actually seen from the Rahu placement in the second house. And most of the time, if Rahu is posited in the earth zodiac signs, specifically the sign of Virgo, the sign of Capricorn and even the sign of Taurus, then the obsessions are going towards attaining the financial security in these people's life. And these individuals, they will not settle for after obtaining that much amount of money, because Rahu in the 21st century is going to give you more and more and more desires. So it becomes very, very difficult for you to first of all satisfy the hunger which is created by this Rahu in the second house. Now, it's not necessary like most of the time Rahu is only going towards the materialistic side of the life. If it is more posited in the watery Jal Tattva grahas like the sign of Pisces or the sign of even Cancer and Scorpio, then the inclination of these individuals is more going towards attaining the spiritual part of the life. And these individuals, then they are going to be highly obsessed towards the spirituality and the spiritual aspects of the life. I will tell you, this Rahu is going to act as an extreme and energy in the second house. Now, it also depends upon which planetary conjunction is in connection with this Rahu. Or you also need to study the impact or the transition of Rahu from your D1 chart to your D9 chart, like how this transition is actually happening, in order to understand whether your life is shifting from the attainment of materialistic riches towards attaining the spiritual side of the life, or in the initial stages you are highly spiritual and then this is going towards more and more towards the financial security and the materialistic side of the wealth also. Here I will tell you, the spouse and the life partner is also going to have a very direct interference into your life. Now, it also depends upon his and her planetary alignments as well, because if you look into the second house, this is actually becoming the 8th house of your spouse and life partner. So this is going to be acting as a lot of transformative kind of energy, or at the same time there are going to be a lot of secrecy that are operating in front of you and your life partner. And most of the time these secrets that are governed by this Rahu is only going to be coming from the family side as well. Like, it's not necessary like your spouse or your life partner is bringing that kind of circumstances where you came to know about a lot of secrets, but it may be your family life is also going to be full of secrecy. Some things that have happened in your family and then that secrets are actually getting revolved immediately after marriage, and then you are going to moving in some loop kind of a situation, or you are revolving around one circle again and again and again and again, because Rahu also represents some sort of a cyclic motion or cyclic karmas that are going to play out in your life. Now, it's not necessary that is only connected with the family or that part. It may be connected with your finances as well. Suppose you have committed one mistake from the financial angle, and then after some time you are also committing the same kind of a mistake again and again into your life. So this is going to be a loop of karma. Even there are going to be a lot of secrets, as I told you, that is going to be associated with your spouse and life partner. Lot of secrets. Now, it totally depends like whether this Rahu is forming some connection with other planets like benefics like Venus and Mercury also. Then this represents that kind of a partner that is going to have a very dark kind of a past, or they are that kind of individuals that have eventually experienced most of the pain, sufferings and even the death-like situations in their life. And then when that partner is entering into your life, Now that secrets, that suffering parts are also getting connected with your life as well. Although this Rahu doesn't represent your life sufferings, like whatever kind of sufferings that you are going to suffer, but it represents the sufferings that your life partner or your spouse is bringing in your life, and then the entanglement of karma is going to play out in your horoscope. Apart from this, if for example this Rahu is in connection with more and more planets, for example Rahu is posited along with 3 or 4 other planetary alignments or 3-4 other planets as well. Now you need to first of all go back into the Lagna chart, that is your natal birth chart, and look at the planets. For example, Rahu is connection with Jupiter and Mercury. Okay, so first of all go into your Lagna chart and pick the zodiac signs that are ruled by planet Jupiter, that is the sign of Sagittarius and Pisces. And then same with the Mercury, you can pick the sign of Gemini and the sign of Virgo, and look in the D1 natal birth chart which houses these signs are actually posited. That signs in whichever houses that zodiac signs of Jupiter and Mercury are posited, in the Rahu part, in the D9 chart, Rahu is in connection with these 2 areas. It means there are going to be some foreign related support that you are going to receive in your life from that area. For example, Jupiter zodiac sign is maybe falling in the 12th house or maybe in the 11th house. So 11th house is the house of your professional friend circle. It means the foreign network circle in your horoscope is actually getting activated after getting married, and at the same time that your network circle is going to help you to gain or bring a lot of business and money related opportunities directly into your life. Also, I have also seen these kind of individuals are very proficient, or they are very well inclined towards the financial aspects of the life. Like they are very into the understandings of the minute and minor details of what are the financial aspects of any institutions, of any organizations. This Rahu actually have the capacity to be very advanced in the corporate side of the life, but there are going to be lot of pending activities that are eventually going to come from the family side and even from the relationship or from the marriage life aspect. But I will tell you one angle, that is of finance, is going to be very strengthened. Now many of you say money is not everything, and spirituality is also going to play a very important part here. Rahu is in your 2nd house, so Ketu is in the 8th house. It means the pathway of spirituality in your life is somewhat going to go through the materialism. Like after attaining financial security or stability or that amount of money in your life, only then the spiritual progression is going to start in your life. Also with this Rahu, the age of 36, age of 42 and even the age of 31 and even the age of 42 and 36. So these 3 years, they are going to be very transformative kind of years in front of you. Now it doesn't matter whether the transformations are happening in one particular area, but these are actually going to be the impact creating years in your life, where you are going to receive that sort of impact that have the capacity to change the belief system that you born with. Suppose in the initial stages of your life, you might going to think, okay, these things are right, and these are that set of rules and regulations. When you are going to hit the age of 31 or 36 now, because of this Rahu in the 2nd house, this have the capacity to completely change your belief systems. And that changing of belief systems in these particular ages is going to come with a lot of fear as well. Like you are going to deal with lot of anxieties, because Rahu is a very disappearing kind of entity. I mean to say disappearing, immediately you will see the perception for next 20 years and immediately Rahu is going to remove that perception. So that is going to play with your head as well, like where you will not be able to become very decisive, okay, I'm going to do this thing in that way or this thing in that way. But that fog and that clutter you are going to experience in these particular ages in your life. So I hope you have gained some deep insights in this video with me. If you are having any queries, any consultations with regards to your Rahu Ketu placement, you can please contact me at my email ID. If you require any other marriage, career or spiritual consultation, then do let me know. Also, you can please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. And there is a very awesome weather up there. The crows are actually keep on doing that caw caw. So this is actually also the energy of Rahu. That is the Pitri energy or the ancestral energy. Now, depending upon the malefic association with this Rahu also represents some Pitri doshas as well. For checking that, overall chart analysis is very necessary. So that's it from my side in this video. You can please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible in the next video with Ketu placement in the second house. Bye bye and take care.